Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Chat with Melissa. Today I'm joined by David Hernandez, Senior Director of AMER GTM Strategy and Programs at UiPath. David, firstly, I want to welcome you to this episode and thank you for taking the time.
Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you having me today.
David, you have been right at the center of how we scale automation. It's not just about executing tasks, it's about helping people do their best work. And today in this episode, I'm excited to learn more from your experience, your insights, how we can scale automation with agents and what collaboration looks like, and what about the roles and responsibilities, and so on. So without further ado, let's get started. Back in the days, it was all about robotic process automation. It was about executing tasks. But now automation has evolved. It's not just about executing tasks, it's about helping people. So, what does that feel like for teams and leaders?
I would say it feels like time and attention finally match impact. It helps. I feel like help means fewer steps to better outcomes. You get the right info surfaced with a clear next step, and it follows the rules every time. So work starts to feel lighter and decisions start to feel easier. Your routine work shrinks. So as notes, follow-ups, status pings, and basic research move to an agent. So most people end up reclaiming multiple hours each week just on that alone. In addition to that, you get clear next steps with the right context because the system pulls the right info from a solid data foundation and it lays it out so you can act all in one click. Then lastly, you feel more confident because the right template appears, the right access in one place, and every step is recorded. So trust goes up while effort tends to typically go down. Help really equals context plus action. People get time back, leaders get signals, and customers really feel the difference.
It's not just about faster work, it's about clearer work. And the idea that people are getting back time, leaders are getting insights and clarity, and customers are feeling the difference. I think this shift feels different across every level, and that's great. In Act 2, collaboration looks different. So, how do you see roles and responsibilities changing?
I truly believe that the work moves with you. Humans and agents plan together, execute together, and learn together all in one flow. Each go-to-market role is going to continue to have their day-to-day work, and the agent adds a consistent layer for prep, execution, and follow-through. That consistency cuts admin work, makes hands-off cleaner, and it really frees up teams to collaborate on strategic activities that truly drive the business forward. We are building that consistency layer now. And with that, we're expecting fewer status checks, cleaner handoffs, higher quality coverage, and more time on strategy as preparation, summarization, and system updates become automatic. And the day-to-day stays role-specific, the agent makes it consistent, so collaboration shifts to higher value work, and go-to-market truly starts to scale and become more reliable.
That's interesting. And I think agent here acts like a silent or a quiet teammate that keeps everything and everyone in sync.
Exactly. It's more of how the agents and the humans work together and really elevate. So humans are more strategic and the agents are really focusing on the execution.
Now, let's talk about your experience. I'm sure you have a lot of examples, but can you tell us one example of how agentic automation is freeing people up and letting people focus on higher value work?
So building customer decks is an activity all of our go-to-market teams are no stranger to. I think we've all spent multiple hours at one evening or another building decks. So we built an agent grounded in our golden repository of approved content that proposes an outline, assembles approved slides, and pulls client context from our CRM to create a custom deck, ensuring that content stays accurate, on brand, and aligned to the overall account strategy. So as you can imagine, this is a considerable time savings to our teams. And it's really going to allow them to focus on less time on finding the content and more time on executing an impactful session with our customers.
From your GTM perspective, what signals show that automation at scale is really working?
Great question. So scale is an operating rhythm you can see in the work. I focus on the pattern across go-to-market, not specifically on one-off KPIs. So when this rhythm shows up, we have moved from pilots to a truly scaled operating model. And what that looks like is each week, agents touch most active opportunities, customer help plans, and follow-ups. Agentic ideas become live agents within weeks with clear outcomes like faster first touch, cleaner next steps, or fewer stalled stages. And we see pipeline hygiene and meeting prep speed improve across all our teams. And new use cases for agentic ideas are delivered faster because they're built on our unified data backbone, all within UiPath Data Fabric. So our scorecard also mirrors that operating rhythm, tracking use, lift, business impact, and ability to repeat. So when those rise together and the pattern above, that's when we're really starting to scale. So operating rhythm is the proof that we're scaling.
I think this shows and proves that agentic automation has already become a part of how business run.
Exactly. And as you start to release agents and you start to scale, that value compounds on itself too. So you really start to feel that within the operating rhythm as
Yeah.
you start to deliver more agents across these signals and themes.
Now, continuing on the same lines, deploying agents at scale can sound complex. So, what approaches do you think make it easier and more practical?
Make the information right and the
Mhm.
experience easy.
Okay.
Agents are most impactful when they have the right context and are simple to use. And
Mhm.
two layers really make that happen: the data layer and the interaction layer. On the
Okay.
data layer, identify and connect the core systems teams use every day. Pull facts from the source of truth, keep a simple record of what the agent changed, and leverage existing system governance to mitigate any risk and maintain those guardrails.
Mhm.
On the interaction layer, show up where people work. In CRM, prepare a brief, draft updates, and log the basics. In chat, be a teammate you can mention and help interact with. In email, suggest replies and follow-ups. Use one single pattern, whether that's accept, edit, or ask, or edit the response to really have that collaborative loop. But when the info is trustworthy, the tool is easy, more people use it, and we improve faster. Solution becomes easy to trust, easy to use, and then easy to scale.
Great. I love that explanation, and especially that agents only work if they are grounded in good data, and I think they are designed for real people. Because technology can be brilliant, but if it does not fit how people actually work, then it does not make sense. It cannot scale. So I think that's the main takeaway here: to have that strong data foundation and the user layer.
Absolutely. And I cannot stress that point enough. Having a strong data foundation and a
Yeah.
data layer is going to be extremely critical to the success of your agents and the impact they're going to be able to provide. Because they don't have the right context, they're not going to be able to action or provide the right insights.
Looking ahead, how do you imagine scaling automation with agents will reshape the way we deliver value to customers?
Great question, Melissa. In my opinion, Valerie delivery becomes product first, playbook
Mhm.
second, services third, all working together. We use our product first, prove the pattern, then share it as a best practice. That
Mhm.
makes the conversation with our customers easier and much more impactful. So, as customer zero, we are building internal agent patterns across our core go-to-market workflows. We expect meeting preparation, meeting follow-ups, and again, our overall deal progression time and level of effort to improve materially as routine preparation, summarization, and system updates become automatic. And as these mature, we will package what works into a repeatable place with governance so customers really get value faster and we all learn together. Each agent improves the next, and every customer ends up benefiting from that. So we are building that operating rhythm where agents prepare and follow through so our teams can really focus on our customers and really drive meaningful impact with them.
That's a great vision. Customers are getting value from day one. And like you said earlier, this value is compounding over time. And I think agentic automation has already shown and proven that it's not just about efficiency, but it's about creating momentum, right, in the business.
Exactly.
Great.
Exactly. Once you start to build that groundswell, you
Mhm.
have lessons learned, and again, that value compounds on itself. And that's what we're really wanting to do. And again, as customer zero, we're
Yeah.
identifying really where the sweet spot is for agentic, opportunities, and then any pitfalls that you may step into as you're starting to scale, right? And we want to package all those learnings up and really help our customers across their automation journey and step into that agentic era.
True. Those were great insights, David. And I want to thank you for sharing your insights, and thank you for being on Chat with Melissa. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Melissa. It was a pleasure being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Viewers, we hope you enjoyed this conversation and found it inspiring and insightful. The main takeaway here is that agentic automation is not replacing efforts but amplifying it. It is giving leaders insights and clarity, and customers are actually feeling the difference. Stay tuned for more such stories on agentic automation on Chat with Melissa. Until then, happy agentic automation.